Gemini, welcome back to Shacy Tarot. I hope you're all doing well. We're going to do pick a pile here. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and get your overall messages. I'm going to use a 1970s Morgan Greer deck. We're going to get the clarifying messages with the traditional tarot. We're also going to get, of course, we're going to get the tarot charms near the end of the reading. So don't go anywhere. We'll pull those and the messages from, I'm trying to pull these back so you can see. There we go. So there's 1, 2, 3. So in the pick a pile, there is a Akashic Truth Oracle deck. So that's the newest and latest deck I got. And it's fantastic messages. We're also getting confessions from your soulmate in there and your love guidance and advice messages in each pile. So pick which pile you're drawn to the most. Those are what you are meant to hear for now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to get your person's energy here again on the Morgan Greer deck. Clarifiers, we're going to find out who or what is affecting your energy, their energy. I'm also going to get career and finance. So remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I've already shuffled these, but I'm shuffling them again, of course, on camera for you all. So let's see what the messages are. Let me know how it resonates in the comment section. For some of you that may resonate like immediately, I've had things happen to me for up for a year, but it can be resonating like right now, in a week, in a couple of months, and it may resonate from your perspective or the person you're dealing with, okay? So we have the Page of Swords wanting to come out here, the Knight of Swords, and let's see what else is going on. A lot of thoughts going on, a lot of anxious thoughts going on. Ooh, the Tower. What's happening here? Oh my goodness, they're all just rushing out here. Don't worry, we're going to go ahead. I will show them to you. And the Hermit. Okay, let's see what's happening. Page of Swords. Okay, I'm trying to hold them up for you. The Knight of Swords, the Tower, and the Four of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so with the Page of Swords, that can be somebody that, you know, wants to give you some kind of truth, some kind of clarity, a message of truth. It's like they're anxious, they're frustrated, and it could be rather shocking. It could have something to do with a marriage or a commitment here. But this person is in a panic. This is somebody who's in a Knight Page energy. So it is somebody that can be rather impulsive, can sometimes be reckless. They can be in a battle, even in a current marriage or commitment situation, or the thoughts of a marriage or commitment. We definitely have here that there is a defensive energy going on with the Hermit. This is somebody that I'm getting here. Now, remember, this can be you or whoever you're dealing with is feeling the need to defend or stand up for themselves. This is somebody that is having to stand alone. You could be dealing with another Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, a Scorpio, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or a Virgo energy here. We're going to go ahead and start the clarifying. Now, the star energy wanted to come flying out here. So the star energy is all about going towards our destiny, going towards what is meant for us. But it's also, I've been through a really rough time. I'm in a period of self-reflection. With the Tower here and the star energy, those are major arcana as well as the Hermit. Major arcana means major life changes coming. So something major is shifting here, but it's allowing somebody after a period of thinking. The Hermit is somebody that goes off on their own and they take time to think about things. Okay, the past, the present, the future. So if that's you and you feel like you're in hermit mode, then that's you. But it could definitely be the person you're dealing with. This is somebody that's had the time to self-reflect. And it's kind of like, it's shocking to this person. And now it's almost like they're in panic to speak up here about something here. This could be somebody who is quite defensive. This can be, yeah, like somebody that is backed into a corner, comes off as quite defensive, reckless. Let's go ahead and clarify. Why is the Page of Swords here for Gemini? That was super fast. Okay, the Hangman. So it's almost like somebody's suddenly going to get another person's viewpoint. Like it's almost, it's like the light goes off in the head kind of moment. This is where somebody gets that aha moment. Like, oh, okay, now I realize, and now they're panicking here. Okay, this is somebody starting to realize after a period of self-reflection here, maybe that that they were reckless, that they were impulsive, that they were defensive for whatever reason. It can be to do with a reunion, marriage, or commitment here, but we're going to keep going. Why is the Knight of Swords here for Gemini? Seven of Cups. Okay, so this is somebody that realizes, I feel here, that there are a lot of different things on their mind that maybe was overwhelming to this person that they were dealing with here. And so they may have panicked and been impulsive and reckless because they were panicking over feeling overwhelmed with decisions and choices that they have. Like, this is somebody that couldn't handle it. Again, a Knight and a Page energy is somebody here that can't handle overwhelming stuff on their plate. This is somebody that tends to panic instead of thinking about one thing at a time and making sense of it, or dealing with one thing at a time. This is somebody that panics and is very reckless. They make poor decisions because they're acting out of impulse rather than, again, slowing down and thinking things through properly, looking at the other person's viewpoint. This is somebody that failed to do that, whether it's you or your person. Clarify the Tower. Oh, Eight of Wands. So there is some kind of incoming communication, forward movement, travel here. I feel like somebody really wants to get something off of their chest. Like almost like the truth coming in. Like, I was overwhelmed, I panicked, I didn't look at your viewpoint. And it's like this person wants to explain why they were reckless, why they were impulsive, why they did or said or didn't do or say what they wanted to say or they should have said. Does that make sense? Like, this is somebody that was just like consumed with their thoughts. Consumed. They couldn't handle it. They went into panic mode. Clarify Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands. Knight of Wands. Yeah. This is somebody that wants to take action, moving forward here, to communicate here. And it may catch you by surprise. I don't know if this is your energy, the person you're dealing with. Again, it depends who's watching as to whose perspective it plays out from. Oh, while I have you here, please don't forget to hit the like button and the hype button. Fantastic and free way to support your fellow Geminis. But it also helps others, cross-watchers, to understand your energy better, Gemini. And of course, this is for anybody with a Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, okay? Any of those placements. You can also check your other placements if you know what they are, by clicking on Gemini Tarot and check your other placements, okay, the other readings. And you can go to Cafe Astrology or, what's the other one I use? Astrosofa. And you can check your other placements there for free. So it's, yeah. Okay, so I have, yeah, this makes perfect sense. I have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. This is somebody that's hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. It's because they're panicked. It's like I'm excited, but I'm panicked at the same time. It's like it took this person time to realize here and see your point of view. Yeah. They may have been very defensive, very argumentative. This could be you, it could be them, it could be somebody they're dealing with or you're dealing with. I could pick up the energy of anybody around you or them. Okay, so it could even be a family member. Seven of Wands. Why is this Seven of Wands here? Why is the Seven of Wands here? Four of Swords. So this is someone we're taking a break from after heartbreak. Okay, it's maybe somebody was argumentative, standoffish, wouldn't look at your point of view, and we went on a break because it's kind of like there was some kind of argument or impulsive reaction or something said out of panic mode here, like I was stating. And now this person is having the time again to think about what was said and realize that I feel like they're realizing they made a mistake is what I'm kind of getting here. Clarify the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? But this is somebody that's not really emotionally evolved, mature. This is definitely somebody that's not emotionally mature is what I'm getting, because we're in the Knight and Page energy. You want mature, you want, kings and queens, right? So this can definitely be somebody who's immature, impulsive, reckless, and lacks in emotional empathy or emotional maturity. They don't deal with their emotions well. Why is the Hermit here? What are they thinking about? Clarify the Hermit for Gemini. Wow. They're realizing that they were kind of cold. King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. So there's your king. Okay, so this is somebody that can be quite blunt, kind of can be hurtful, cold, silent, and a little bit selfish, I would say. This person could be quite selfish. That's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy there. Again, the Hermit is Virgo, and I have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer with the Knight of Wands. This is somebody who's really been soul searching here now on, geez, well, where is my wish? So this person is, I want to say this time, and this may not have happened yet for some of you here. This could be a future that you're looking at here. Okay, again, I want to reiterate that because it does make a difference. Each one of you are going to be on your divine paths at different times. This is somebody here that's going to take the time here after heartbreak here of realizing, I feel, what their wish is here with that Tower, because they want to communicate with you here with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I feel like this is somebody that, you know, wants to come back together with you here. So possible reunion. Where is this Knight of Wands going with the Four of Wands? Is this a reunion? Death. Okay. This person's going through a transformation. It could be dealing with a Scorpio. Somebody's going through a massive change. The Tower is also Scorpio energy. So Scorpio is one of the zodiac signs where they don't set out to, but they do tend to help people evolve, to grow, to realize their mistakes. And again, the Star is a period of self-reflection and realizing, I need to be authentic. I need to be real. This is somebody that's deep diving and realizing they need to speak the truth about what their wish is. This is somebody that kind of avoids being vulnerable. Okay, is what I'm getting here. Clarify the Star energy for Gemini. Why is it here? That's Aquarius energy. Some of you could be dealing with Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart. Yeah. Seven of Wands again, not just once, but twice. This is somebody that can be quite defensive, argumentative. So I'm getting here that somebody wants to spend some alone time here thinking about things here so that they can understand why these changes are happening to them and where they're meant to take them. So it's like they're not feeling very comfortable at the moment. They're feeling more on the reckless side. But I do feel here, like with the Hangman here and the Page of Swords, that somebody may speak up here and realize that they sacrificed something here out of being overwhelmed with decisions. In other words, they made a mistake and they sacrificed something or someone or a situation here and acted recklessly because they panicked. Can you clarify the Hangman? What was sacrificed here with the Page of Swords and Hangman? The World. They closed a chapter here. They sacrificed and closed a chapter here, and now it's like they're wanting to return and reach out here to you or you to them, whoever this is for you. It's like, I want to reach out here. And it's like this person wants to speak the truth about going through this transformation and how I feel like the reasons why they were so defensive or argumentative or confused, and explain And they're trying to figure out how to explain. How do I explain this? So there may be somebody here that wants to explain to you why this happened, why they were so defensive, why they were confused. Why is the Seven of Wands here twice for Gemini? Why is the Seven of Wands here twice? Okay, yeah. So your person here, and I say your person again, feel free to flip the energies, felt stuck. They felt stuck, overwhelmed, and panicked with decisions that they had to make, and they made an impulsive, reckless decision. And so now they're meant to reflect on that. This person may ask you to take a break here, to take some time to think, because they feel stuck. They feel stuck maybe on making certain decisions and choices, or you do. It's been overwhelming, confusing, and I feel like somebody acted recklessly and impulsively. That's what I'm getting. Wow, this is like brutal. Okay, so let me know how that resonates. Again, please don't forget to hit the like button and the hype button. It's super important. Notification bell, because if you're brand new, you may never find my channel again. We're going to go ahead and pick pile 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to start with pile 1, and then we're going to read the tarot charms, okay? Let's get your messages. And I also want to pick out who or what you are dealing with, okay? Expand your spirit. So this is the awesome Akashic Truth Oracle here, okay? Expand your spirit. Make your spiritual world richer. Read more. Think more. And be exposed to new things. And your spirit will continue to grow and see a wider world. So you're meant to expand your spirit and continue to grow no matter what, okay? Confessions from your soulmate. Protected. I will always protect you, even if we are or not together during this time. My higher self is always with you. I will always protect you and the love we share. I will keep boundaries around my heart that only you can cross. So perhaps some of you felt like your person here has been kind of reckless. They haven't been really fully with you in spirit here. They go in times where they go quiet and they say nothing. Maybe they want to take some time away, and it's because they're just, for whatever reason, they're feeling overwhelmed with decisions and choices perhaps that they've made that have been reckless, and they've been confused about, and they've been feeling stuck, okay? So this is about them going through a massive change, okay? So Spirit wants you to know nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. This connection is divinely timed. Divinely timed. So any connection that is meant to be will be, but it's divinely timed. We can't force things to happen that are not meant to happen just yet. Pay attention to the signs. The synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidences. Okay, so if you see anything happening, like quite often, for instance, angel numbers, 111, 222, 333, 555, license plates that spell like a name of a person you're thinking about, or a song that comes on that, you know, you and this person used to listen to all the time, or just things like that. You understand what I'm saying? Those are not coincidences. Those are signs, okay? Especially if they're reoccurring, okay? Pile 2. Patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. So in other words, we can't force things to happen. You've got to be patient and just allow things to flow. There are some things we can control. There are some things we can't. We cannot worry about the things that are out of our control. We can only worry about the things that we can control within ourselves, okay? So don't try to force anything. It never works. Okay. Confessions from your soulmate. Insecure. You treat me better than I've ever been treated, and I know that you can give me everything. I really do want that, but I'm still struggling with my fears. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. It's my insecurity holding me back. So for some of you, this person's defensive, argumentative because they just maybe don't feel good enough for you here. Maybe they're standoffish, they're confused, they're overwhelmed with whatever decisions and choices they have in their life right now. And there's certain sacrifices that have to be made here. And maybe this person, again, goes off in times where they just want to be alone and think. Because that's the universe's way of getting somebody here to wake up and be real and be honest. Okay, instead of defensive and argumentative or impulsive and reckless. Like, be honest. Open up. Because when people hold things in, what happens? We tend to explode. So I feel like this is somebody who can suddenly become explosive, maybe reckless in their decision making because they don't think things through. They tend to panic. I feel like this is somebody who panics. Okay, so actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone's feeling, watch what they're doing. Okay, so yeah, just watch what they're doing. What are they doing? Okay, you can feel or sense something wrong if something's a little bit out of the ordinary for this person. What are they doing? If they're just doing a lot of bup, 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 and they're not actually, showing you with action, then, actions do speak louder than words, right? Next message, free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. If anything, if we try to control it, that just makes a person want to run the other way. Okay? That goes with anybody. That goes with friendship, father, son, mother, daughter, father, daughter. You understand what I'm saying. Your parents, whoever, work related, siblings, all those things. Yeah. Next message. You ready? Pile 3. Don't freak out. Pay close attention to people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly. And keep healthy boundaries. There you go. So somebody needs to communicate more clearly here. Okay, this is somebody that tends to freak out and, be careful not to freak out, not to panic, because look what happens when you panic. It shifts everything in a negative way. So I feel like this is all sent as a test to test somebody here to be real and to realize that you're not stuck. And if you are stuck, maybe it's because of the impulsive, reckless decisions you've made in the past. Okay? Somebody was trying to control the way something was going here. And again, that doesn't work. It never does, right? Surprise. Okay, get ready to receive something special soon that expresses how I feel about you. The gift could come in many forms, physical or spiritual realms that will bring us closer. The romantic gesture, 3D communication, or telepathic communications on its way to you here. So I do feel like somebody wants to connect here. Again, the 8 of Wands, this is something, a message coming in, a message of truth here. I feel like this person may have been confused or reckless in the past, and I feel like they've taken the time to think about it, think about what they said or a mistake that they made, and they want to talk about why they were so reckless, impulsive, and they felt stuck. Maybe that's why they were reckless or impulsive, because they felt stuck where they were and they didn't know how to get out of something here. It can be that other people are in the business here, and it's kind of like, I don't know what to do, okay? For some of you, could be dealing with your twin flame here. So I'll just quickly explain. A twin flame is one soul split into 2. We can have many soulmates, but only one twin flame. Now, some people believe in twin flames, some people don't. That's entirely up to you. But a twin flame is sent to teach you something. This is definitely, again, with the death energy here, the tower energy, this is definitely sent to teach you something. The world energy is about learning lessons. So I feel like this person has been, for all intents and purposes, taught a lesson by the universe, because a tower only comes down when the universe says that somebody has allowed themselves to stay stuck for too long, to stay stagnant for too long here with the Hangman, and it's time to set ourselves free. And what sets you free is speaking up, being honest, being real there with the Star card. Somebody is being pushed by the universe to be real, to be honest, okay? So this person is your mirror soul, and this is why this connection feels so sacred to you. So there's a sacred connection here that's meant to bring you out of your comfort zone and make you see that being authentic and being real is the only way you're going to attract somebody the same, okay? Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. If you concentrate on what you fear will happen, you can actually make those fears come true. You know? Yeah. Okay, so let's see who or what is affecting your energy, this connection. Who or what is affecting? Oh, okay, so this is a journey that you're on, that you're meant to take with this person, okay? But the universe wants you to know it is a gift here. This is a gift because it's giving you the power and the knowledge to go through lessons to make better choices for the future. It's going to wake you up here, them up here with the Tower and the Death energy, so that they can be more authentic and more real with you. Some of you may be involved in your community one way or the other. Bottom of the deck, adjudication. Some of you may go through some legal issues here. Could be dealing with a judge. And some of you here, somebody here is in despair. Okay, so again, this is somebody that's needed the time to kind of take a break here to think about what they want and what they're doing and certain decisions that I feel, again, with the Knight of Swords is somebody that's very feisty, very like much in a hurry, very impulsive. This is somebody who made impulsive, fast, I feel, decisions. And some of them may not have been the best is what I'm getting. Let's go ahead and just clarify that for a minute. Can you clarify adjudication, please, for Gemini? Clarify adjudication for Gemini. Why is it here? Why is adjudication here for Gemini? That's the sword of victory, the sword to sever. It's the truth shall set you free. Why is the Ace of Swords here with adjudication? Somebody wants to set themselves free, that they made impulsive, reckless decisions that because they felt stuck. So they wanted to get themselves out of a sticky situation and they panicked. Clarify the Ace of Swords. So Spirit saying, tell the truth. Tell the truth. The truth shall set you free is what I'm getting here. Waiting. Seven of Pentacles. What were they waiting for? Somebody here has been somebody's been waiting for the truth. Somebody's wondering whether or not to put any more effort into this situation and speak the truth here. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, adjudication. Okay, because somebody was jealous, reckless. Okay, so somebody may be waiting to tell the truth here, either in court, to a judge, or just overall to make things right here, that they made reckless, impulsive decisions before out of jealousy, that there was too many people here involved. We have the Five of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Communicate here. Clarify the Five of Wands. My goodness. Six of Cups. Because somebody has been kind of reliving the past. Somebody here has kind of been feeling really nostalgic. Okay. But they held back. Strength. This is somebody who's been holding back. Okay. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to go ahead and check the Tarot charms. Let me know how that resonates down below. This is quite the reading. Quite the eye-opening reading. So let me know again, you know, if that fits your situation, either now or coming back in the future, okay? So we have here family. So perhaps family was involved somehow here for you. Okay. I have here the Turtle. So maybe somebody here, you know, has been quite slow here. Maybe to, I don't know. It's like we've been on this break, or we've been taking a lot of time to ourselves. Like maybe this person's been like a turtle, really, really slow to commit or to open up here. I'm getting to tell the truth here. Maybe this is somebody that you wanted to go to in your past for some of you here, or they did. Okay. Yeah. I've got the Fox here. So this is definitely somebody that can be kind of sneaky, kind of trying to be clever here. Yeah, there's some kind of truth here that needs to be spoken or will be spoken here. Okay. But, you know, you are dealing with somebody here that wants to communicate here, wants to move forward. I mean, there is excitement brewing here with the Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands. This is somebody that wants to take the action here. They've gone through a transformation or currently going through one. This person's going through a lot of changes, okay? Could be dealing with someone with the name of Louis or Seth here. I also have the Christmas tree, so whether you celebrate or not, it doesn't matter. Maybe something's going to happen around the holiday season here. Maybe this person's going to come in or communicate here during the holiday season if they've been kind of quiet here. I really feel like this is somebody coming in to stand up and speak the truth for what they want. Let me just clarify the Six of Cups before I let you go, Gemini. Why is the Six of Cups here, please, for Gemini? Why is the Six of Cups here? That's soulmate energy. Could be children. OMG. Are you kidding me? We have the Hermit again. Not just once, but twice. So this is definitely somebody who's been thinking a lot, having nostalgic memories about someone from their past, a past soul-to-soul connection. They may have waited or put things on hold or, you know, held back here because of jealousy or arguments, or there's just, again, there's too many people involved here. And so this is the reason why this situation has been stuck and it hasn't been moving forward, but there's some kind of truth ready to come through, some kind of communication. This King of Swords is going to be somebody who's very blunt, very forthright, very direct. Okay, is what I'm getting. So expect some kind of communication. That can be you, but it can be the person you're dealing with. This can even be an attorney. Because we have adjudication here, the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. This may be somebody here that's going to be very blunt and forthright and direct. You could be dealing with an attorney or a judge coming forward. And there's some kind of communication here. It's almost like somebody's going to like stand up against a whole bunch of people for somebody here. Let me just clarify that. Why is the Seven of Wands here twice? OMG, the Tower. So some kind of truth is coming out. It's going to be shocking. I feel like somebody's ready to stand up and fight whoever they have to for the truth. Wow. Why is the Tower here? I can't stop. Yeah, okay. So somebody's been doing something sneaky and underhanded here. And the truth's going to come out. And then there'll be a time where we can move on to our peace and our happiness. This can be relocation, moving. I don't know. You tell me in the comment section. I'm going to leave it here. That's way longer than I expected to go. But I hope that resonated for most of you. Gemini, thank you so much. I send you all the very best, and I'll see you all in approximately a week, okay? I am caught up in personal readings. If you want to get in on the discount, you can go ahead to shacy.com, book your personal readings. It's not applicable on rush readings or on merchandise. You can use holiday 40 off at checkout and get 40% off, okay? Remember, the readings are done in order of receipt. So I do have some, of course, already, and so some will be booking into middle of December, end of December, January, okay? And scheduled live readings, depending on your time zone, I will schedule them with you and get in touch with you if you book those, okay? Much love, much light. I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.